Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Host of Shannon Beador's new dating show slams that RHOC star's behavior as filming ends. Hope she suffers. Shannon Beador has been getting a lot of sympathy from the Real Housewives of Orange County fans this season. However, they might change their tune amid allegations that she was horrid on the set of the upcoming Peacock dating show, Love Hotel. The Bravo star recently jetted off to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico to film the show alongside Potomac Housewives Giselle Bryan and Ashley Darby, as well as RHONY alum Luan de Lesseps. Filming just wrapped, but now the show's host, actor Joel Kim Booster, is dragging Shannon for her behavior. In a series of online messages, he called her a pathetic drunk and slammed her for treating people poorly, not just on the set, but at a recent wrap party. He also included Shannon's ex, adding, "I can't imagine what John Jansen went through." The posts have since been taken down, but not before they were screen captured and reposted online. RHOC star Shannon Beador slammed by host of new dating show. We do not know what went down in Mexico while filming the show, but Shannon ticked off the host, and he put her on blast. Instagram user Theblindepretorcan2 posted the series of messages that Joel posted and later deleted about Shannon. The first story read, "Just because you're a pathetic drunk on a reality television show, best known for a string of failed relationships, and a DUI does not make you a star and does not give you license to treat the people you work with like they are subhuman, period." Joel noted that the network would no doubt ask him to remove the post, but he told his followers to send him a DM if they wanted to see videos. In his next post, he acknowledged that he got in trouble for posting the messages, exclaiming, "Well, that was quick. Anyway, don't regret it. Hope you screenshot it. Hope she suffers." Shannon is accused of poor behavior on the set. Meanwhile, the Housewives fan account shared more details in a message about what Shannon did to upset Joel Kim Booster. The message noted that Joel also went on Instagram Live and dragged Shannon even more for her behavior on the set. He said she has been a terror for the entire 3 weeks, humiliates the crew, was hideous to him, and that at the wrap party just a few hours ago, she was terrible to someone he really loves, the message claimed. It also stated that Joel confronted Shannon after the latest incident. He got in her face and said, "You think you're a star? People don't like you, they pity you." The entertainment world was abuzz when Shannon Beador, the dynamic star of the Real Housewives of Orange County, RHOC, was announced as the leading lady of a new dating show. Fans were intrigued, curious to see a different side of her, beyond the glamorous drama and lavish lifestyles of RHOC. What was supposed to be a light-hearted exploration of love and romance, however, took a turn for the dramatic as filming came to an explosive end. Now, Shannon's behavior during the show is at the center of a swirling controversy, with the host of the dating series leading the charge in criticizing the reality TV star. The host, whose identity is still under wraps for contract reasons, had initially expressed excitement about working with Beador, but after months of filming, that enthusiasm has turned into frustration. "I've worked with difficult people before," the host explained during a candid interview. But Shannon took things to a whole new level. "By the end of filming, I was just hoping she'd suffer some consequences for her actions. It all started innocently enough." The premise of the dating show seemed like a perfect fit for Shannon, who, after a series of tumultuous relationships, was looking for love again. Fans of RHOC were familiar with her emotional highs and lows, but few anticipated the toll that Shannon's behavior would take on the production team and her fellow cast members. From the beginning, there were red flags, the host revealed. She wasn't just demanding, she was unreasonable. "We had to adjust shooting schedules multiple times to accommodate her last-minute whims. One minute she wanted to film, and the next, she'd storm off set over something as trivial as not liking the lighting." Crew members also reported that Shannon's behind-the-scenes behavior became progressively erratic as the show went on. According to sources, she would arrive on set late, complain about trivial details, and clash with other cast members who weren't prepared to cater to her every need. "It felt like she was treating the set like her personal therapy session," one production assistant commented. "We weren't there to fix her issues, but it felt like that's what she wanted from everyone around her." What really sent tension soaring, however, was how Shannon allegedly interacted with the contestants on the dating show. Reports from insiders say that her conduct was often cruel and dismissive, especially when she felt that the men vying for her affection weren't up to her standards. Shannon was blunt to the point of rudeness, the host said. "I get that it's reality TV and things can get dramatic, but there's a difference between being straightforward and just plain mean." She humiliated some of those guys for entertainment. The men who signed up to compete for Shannon's heart reportedly began to feel uncomfortable, and some even considered walking off the show altogether. "You could see it in their eyes," the host added. "At first, they were excited, but as time went on, they just seemed deflated." Shannon's behavior was so erratic that they didn't know what version of her they were going to get from one day to the next. As production neared its final weeks, tensions between Shannon and the host reached a boiling point. One particularly heated incident involved a confrontation in which Shannon accused the host of sabotaging her image. "She actually said that I was out to make her look bad," the host said, incredulous. "It was absurd. We were bending over backward to make things work for her, but nothing was ever good enough." Despite the mounting issues, the producers pressed forward, hoping to finish the show on a positive note. But the final episode was anything but that. A climactic fight between Shannon and one of the show's remaining contestants ended in chaos, with Shannon storming off set and the production being temporarily halted. "It was one of the most uncomfortable moments I've ever experienced," the host recounted. "Everyone was in shock. It was like watching a train wreck in slow motion." The aftermath of the blow-up left the entire crew on edge. Some wondered whether the dating show would even see the light of day. "We're still waiting to hear from the network about the future of the series," an insider close to the production shared. "It's up in the air right now, but let's just say, no one is in a rush to work with Shannon again." As for the host, they aren't mincing words when it comes to their feelings about Shannon. "I hope she suffers," the host stated bluntly. "I don't mean that in a vindictive way, but I do think she needs to take a good, hard look at how she treats people. Maybe a little suffering will give her some perspective." Despite the biting criticism, Shannon Beador has yet to publicly respond to the host's remarks. Her silence has only fueled speculation about the validity of the claims and whether or not she'll issue a formal statement in the future. For now, the reality star seems focused on damage control behind the scenes, with sources saying that she's in talks with her team about the best way to handle the fallout. In the end, Shannon Beador's foray into the world of dating television may have backfired spectacularly. What could have been an opportunity for personal growth and a new chapter in her public persona has instead turned into a public relations nightmare. As the drama continues to unfold, one thing is clear. The behind-the-scenes tension of Shannon Beador's dating show will likely generate as much buzz as any on-screen romance ever could. The real question now is whether Shannon's reality TV legacy will survive this latest controversy, or if her behavior on set has irreparably damaged her image in the eyes of fans and industry insiders alike. Regardless of the outcome, the host's parting words echo loud and clear: "You can't treat people like that forever without facing the consequences."